Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Mama Hau Unchained. I am Mama Hau Mabatudipela, and this is my YouTube channel. You are most certainly welcome. Welcome to the first video on my channel. I like to talk about everything home, life, marriage, wellness, whatever you can think about. I have an opinion on it and I just might share it. This is the first video on my channel, so I thought let's do a home tour as a bit of an icebreaker, get you acquainted with my space, where I live, and share the space with my family. And I decided to do the tour actually in the next part of the video. We will do a different section of the house, but for now we will go through the kitchen, the dining, the living room, and yeah, all the other areas outside, and show you what I love, what I'd love to change. And yeah, so if that is something that you feel like you want to watch, please stay tuned, but I hope you stay until the end of the video. Enjoy. Welcome to the kitchen, the heart of the home. My favorite part of this kitchen has to be this countertop, which after many years of watching HGTV, you know it has to happen. My husband has been complaining about me watching HGTV, so I thought let's let all that time spent watching the channel pay off. So this is the countertop that I ended up with, and it's just beautiful. I love it. One thing I can tell you is this kitchen didn't look like this initially. It was a renovation, so this is what it used to look like. I love having these big drawers for pots and pan storage, and also for the plates. It's actually much easier to put stuff in and out, unlike having cabinet doors that you have to sort of like reach into the cabinets. Over here used to be a cabinet that was just floating there on its own, so when we redid the kitchen, we removed that and put in floating shelf. And I just love having this big window over the kitchen sink that brings in so much bright light during the day. And also having this porcelain sink here, it's just so nice because it's so big and it can fit all your big pots and pans, and makes cleanup so much easier than a small sink. And having a sink next to the stove just makes sense, which wasn't there initially. And the glass cabinets are just nice to have for displaying your nice pots and pans or whatever you want to put in there. This coffee machine has had so many homes. It used to be over there, it moved back here and to the other side, but I'm glad it's back here where it's nicely close to the stove. And also you've got your coffee stuff in the upper cabinets and your coffee mugs in the cabinet right next to it, so it just works better here. Over here is where I keep my spices. Initially I wanted to have a spice rack next to the door in here, but you know, with renovations it never works out according to everything that you've planned, but I think this works. I don't have a lot of spices, so it's enough space that I need. And the side of the kitchen looks like this. But that sink over there in the corner, I must say, is an absolute backbreaker. I hate it. I don't even know why we even ended up with that, but it is what it is. Yeah, you just break your back standing there in the corner leaning against the fridge trying to wash the dishes. But at least you've got a dishwasher on days when you want to give your back a break. And this is our mini pantry storage, where we used to have a normal interior door that even before we moved in, it was removed. So when we did the kitchen, we just decided to put doors that look like the cabinets, so it just has that nice simple flow and it works. So we just keep all our mess in here and your food and anything that you want to store that you don't want to keep in your cabinets. So it's nice to have. In the dining room, we just continued with the blue theme and painted this accent wall, the blue that's sort of like, I think it's almost the exact same color as the chairs, and put up some canvas painting there. I did 2 of them for symmetry, and I just put a mirror in between. And there I am just showing you the table that we got from the house and the bench as well. Those we had them made. When it comes to that decor in the dining room, we just kept it very simple. When we work from home, sometimes we work from the table, and when I do my ironing, I also work from here. So I didn't want a space that becomes too complicated for me to use. And there you can see the chairs on the other side have a blue front and the same fabric that matches the other 2 chairs that are sitting on either side of the dining table. In the lounge, we started off with this monster couch. I think it's about 3 meters long, almost, and we just built up the look from there, adding the accent chairs in a very nice, vibrant fabric. I'm definitely not a black and white type of person, but I think these colors just sort of complement each other. I have a lot of pattern going on in this room, but I don't think a lot of it competes. Both the accent table and the coffee table are marble, which we got from Corey Craft. And I love this coffee table so much, but it breaks my heart because now the marble has a crack in it, and it's an expensive thing to fix. So I don't know, maybe I'll keep the dining table for now, or I don't know, get used to loving the crack on it. For the media console, I didn't want to just go with a standard TV stand, so I went with a buffet server that we got from the house as well, where we got the dining table, and it's nice to have the extra storage. And as you can see in here, I have a little bit of a puzzle addiction that I went through at some stage, and I hear that people who are good with puzzles are good with solving problems. So There you go. I'm not that bad when it comes to problem solving. And I love this painting that we got from Hess Gallery. And I think the artist who painted this passed away in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm glad I got one of his pieces. And it just looks very nice. Yeah, I think it's more my style. Now this is our guest bathroom that is downstairs, that we not only use for the toilet but also for doing our laundry, because we moved the washing machine in here. But this room used to look like this before the madam one day walked in and ripped up the wallpaper that used to be on the wall, and that was because the rhino light behind it was peeling. So I just wanted to have it fixed. But don't worry, I already have the wallpaper picked out that I'm going to use in here, and in a later video I will show you what it looks like. But this is a spot that yeah, used to look nice. So we just during our renovation relocated the toilet to where it is positioned now, but initially it was where the vanity is now. Yeah, it's not a big space, but it's nice to have the laundry away from the kitchen. This is our outside area, a small space that you can have people sitting around here when you have a get together, or you can have a child playing outside. It's not a big space, but it's quite functional. And there is our peeling walls that we are getting ready to fix very soon. We should have that sorted out within the next month or so. I'm not looking forward to the mess, but it has to be done. Previously we used to have big trees here where the patio decking that is there, that is tiled, we used to have trees that were so big and shady that the grass underneath was not growing. So we just decided to extend the patio all the way up to the boundary wall where it is now, and just tile the whole surface. So now at least it gives you a bigger space for you to chill and hang around with friends. And we put a small dining set that just fits 4 people, but squeeze we can fit 6. So it's a small place where we can sit and chat and while having the braai. And in the sunroom, which is now my house play area, it's so nice because we have bifold doors on both sides of the room, where you can just open it up just to let some fresh air in. Because if there's one thing that is missing in my house, is windows. We have a lot of sliding doors and folding doors, but we don't have a lot of windows. So in the summer it's nice just to open up these big doors and have a breeze coming from one side to the other. And when you have people here, just have somewhere to sit away from the sun or from the weather elements. And yeah, we replaced the light a while back, and I still like that light. So yeah, it looks like a hot mess right now, but when you have a child, it's something that you should expect, and you can't have everything be spick and span, and I'm not here to fake it for you guys. So you take it as it is, or you can move on to the next. And this is my little work from home spot, or my sewing area that now is just cluttered with cables. But I'm hoping to get back into sewing very soon, so yeah, I'm going to be using this spot more often, so I should have it more organized. That brings us to the end of part 1 of the home tour. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my home and this part of the home tour, and stay tuned for part 2, and be sure to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.